It's definitely got a high density of nonsense going on, which is always good. Yep. Speaking of high density of nonsense, this is just Aether Adept lock. Not really a lock, but very easy hand to keep. Man, I wish I had Tundra in my deck. Okay, now he's gonna play... I don't know, something that puts a token into play. Okay. It's like a little awkward to bounce that before he's got auras on it, but I still think it's correct to just bounce it. And we can always bounce it again later with Riptide Lab, so that's also fine. Okay. Ooh. Ethereal Armor. Okay, our opponent might be going off. Hopefully he doesn't do too much damage to us this turn. Stand still. Oh god. Well, we have to just pop the standstill. We don't actually have much of a choice here. I'm going to play Thassa here rather than bouncing the Aether Adept. We're pretty close to activating the Thassa. And also it's an enchantment, so it'll draw us a card. Hopefully help to recoup from the standstill. Oh, a 6th land is good. So we made it a 5-7. Dude, it's 5 out of 7 right there. That's how you beat Core Spirit Dancer. Force Spike. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. At least we drew a card for it, but yeah, that is unfortunate. I was not expecting Force Spike. Since his deck is very high synergy, usually the interaction has to be quite impactful. Okay, sure. As long as it's untapped. Huh. Okay. Go away. Yep, we're just playing the mega slow roll. That's an interesting one. I'm just gonna do it again. I don't actually have better shit to do right now. I need more mana. Which is just silly. But yes, I do need more mana. Wall of Reverence, dude, such a good card. Gains him 8 or 6 life a turn. Okay, now we gotta deal with the Core Spirit Dancer. That is indeed the core of the problem. Not really. I just wanted to say that. Hey look, good card. We could have played this in a different order to play around, like, days, I guess. Basically just got Capsize, that's a sorcery going on. Sorcery speed Capsize, good card. But yeah, we can't actually let him sit there and gain 6 life a turn. Our deck does not deal huge amounts of damage. We have like Eidolon of Endless Battles or whatever it's called. That's like the one thing we have that's good at dealing damage. It's not even that great at it. That's a very good one, though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like, I was gonna do something else, but getting this in play, getting that going is good. And we're just gonna play Proteus Staff. No, we'll play Spiketail Drakeling. Just as a way to spend our mana. If he goes to kill the Mangara, we can bounce it. If he doesn't, then we win the game. There's actually a green version of this card that's 3 mana, and it's whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, draw a card from like Onslaught or something. Just like super terrible. Also not in the cube, probably because it's super terrible. Oh, he's just not attacking at all. I think we're just gonna bestow this. No, we can't even start attacking even if we bestow it. Makes more sense to just play this. Or, I guess we could just Proteus Staff. Let's just Proteus Staff away our Wall of Omens. That's fine. I don't really want to play this until we can get our Riptide Lab untapped again. I feel like it's just not worth playing risky when we're in such an incredibly dominant position. Well, it's kind of awkward that we just got rid of our Wall of Omens. Now I'd have much rather just gotten rid of literally anything else. Okay. What is the cube? It's kind of like Arena from Hearthstone, but it's just a draft format in Magic the Gathering. This one's very different. from most cubes. This one's very strange. Well, our opponent didn't end up, like, doing anything after the standstill. That was sort of when he stopped participating in this game, it seemed. Okay, that's actually a very good one. That most certainly is a reason to just bestow this. Hey, draw 2 cards. Don't mind if I do. Gideon, unexpectedly absent. This can't attack. Yeah, Flicker Wisp is not doing anything. Phantasmal Image. Huh. We could just go for another Spiketail Drakeling. Tons of good, not really any great. Yeah, it's like they took out all the great cards and put in a bunch of shitty ones, but they left in the good cards, you know? That's pretty much what this cube feels like. I don't know which creature I want here. I'm just gonna go for a Wall of Reverence. That's fine with me. I really don't know what creature I want here. But this gains me 8 life a turn, so that's kind of neat. This deck has a use for any number of mana. Any amount of mana is still plenty. Do you normally do better or worse at the cube than Arena? I'm definitely a lot better at Magic than I am at Hearthstone. I think that's just because I focus better when I play Magic. Hearthstone, the fact that, like, it's so hard to focus on your opponent's turn in Hearthstone just because you can't do anything. But that's not the case in Magic, so it's totally different. That's a good one. Attack for 8. And we haven't even had time to redeploy the Mangara. Just been busy with other shit. Oh yeah, let's gain 8. We're at 32. Actually, one of my favorite cube formats on Magic Online was just when they had the legendary cube, which a lot of other people didn't like. I'm not really sure why. I thought it was good fun. From your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh. Standstill and Ethereal Armor. It's a 5/7. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. Now you're gaining 5. Shit. So now we actually have the opportunity to try to force him to pop the standstill, which could be doable. We can get that Ethereal Armor off of him. And I think... let's just attack first. I think we'll just Proteus Staff away our Drake. Revelark. I'm down with that. Main 7. It's so weird to be doing so much stuff while there's a standstill active, you know? I still have ways to spend my mana. If he's gonna kill my core Spirit Dancer, I can bounce it with Riptide Lab. Stuff like that. Staff his Wall of Reverence? I mean, I could, I just don't think it's very necessary. I definitely could, I'm winning anyway, so there's no need. Okay, let's get that out of here. Okay. Let's get that out of here. I will not pay 6. Okay. You need one more trick up your sleeve to not die immediately. Okay, begin sideboarding. So we both have Standstill in our decks. That's just spectacular. Ugh. I could honestly take out Standstill for the Well of Lost Dreams, and it's only useful with Wall of Reverence? Don't know what else I might consider. I don't like Open the Vault because it's from all graveyards. So that would be his included. There's nothing that I really want to take out aside from, I guess, the Standstill. Maybe Spiketail Drakeling is not spectacular, but it's not bad. Bringing in the red doesn't do anything. Alright. Thwart? Yeah, we could have brought in Thwart. Yeah, probably should have done that. That would have been good. I just forgot it was there. For some reason I did not see it. This is a fine hand. We've got Core Spirit Dancer and Mark of Eviction, which is like a not good way at all to draw cards. Okay, Wall of Omens, Mark of Eviction. That's probably better. We can play Wall of Omens, and then the next turn we can, like, play Core Spirit Dancer, and then put Mark of Eviction on our Wall of Omens? Yeah, that's actually a really good engine. No! God damn it. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god, I feel like I'd have rather him countered the Core Spirit Dancer than the Wall of Omens. Oh my god, that sucks. We need a land. Alright. Core Spirit Dancer. Yeah, Mark of fucking Eviction. Give me cards. This is such a shitty engine. It's not actually that bad of an engine. 1 blue-white for a 2/4. When it comes into play, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, return it to your hand. Alright, well, sure. You countered it. I still draw my card. Okay, we got Monk Idealist still. This is still gonna happen. Now it's just Monk Idealist and then put Mark of Eviction on the frickin' Monk Idealist. Mark of Eviction on Thraben Inspector. Oh, that's funny. I think I want to just bounce this and get rid of his Mark of Eviction. This is such a stupid matchup. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bounce your Thraben Inspector because I make good fucking decisions. Right. Play Thassa first? Thassa doesn't draw me a card. Core Spirit Dancer only triggers on auras. But yeah, if Thassa drew me a card, I would just go for it first. The engine is running! What even is this matchup? Seriously, it is pretty stupid. In case of a counter, I guess, we should have played Fairy Conclave. I just did not recognize for a second there. I guess in case of a counter, the only one we've seen out of him has been Force Spike, though. It's the only counter we've seen in... Have we only played 1 game against him, or has it been 2 games? I don't even remember. Huh. Solitary confinement.
An infinite number of mathematicians walk into a bar. The first one orders a beer. The second one half of a beer. The third 1/4, and so on. The bartender pours 2 drinks and says, "You fellas ought to learn your limits."
That's a pretty good one. You fellas ought to learn your limits. Pours 2 beers. That's a really good one. I have not heard that. We don't actually have 3 blue mana, which kind of sucks. I'm tempted to just Phantasmal Image the Core Spirit Dancer. I think that's fine. And just Mark of Eviction it, because it costs less? And naturally, I'm a dummy and already played my land for the turn, so we can't play this Temple of Enlightenment. I will attack for 2. Oh yeah, he has Remand and Circular Logic, but the Circular Logic's already been played. The Force Spike and Circular Logic. I guess that's what I meant. If it gets remanded, then it's, you know, kind of the same as just playing it a turn later anyways. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Kills off the Phantasmal. But yes, I did forget about the remand. Ooh. That's not small. It's also not a very good play because we have an Aether Adept that he knows about, but I won't tell anyone.
I don't have a joke, just bits.
You don't have a joke? You don't have a joke? How dare you? How dare you? Thanks for the bits, Anger Whale. God, this deck feels so flawless when it's working. Just like completely impregnable. Oh, bestow. Yeah, now we do just want to get Thassa out there, since it's a 5/5. Oh, yes. This deck is so insane. We haven't even used the solitary confinement yet. Hyper intelligent, you just get, like, since the cube, you don't keep the cards that you draft or purchase any product to play it. All you can do is, like, recoup your entry fee or get back more of your entry fee. They just have, like, specific tokens used to enter tournaments. You can just get back however many you... If you play 3 rounds, and if you win 2 rounds, you get back your entry fee. And if you win 3 rounds, you get back 1.5 times your entry fee. Pretty much you get back half of your entry fee for each round you win of the 3 rounds. Oh god. That's 3 things. Temporal isolation? Are you gonna put it on Thassa? That might be a mistake. I don't know where you should put temporal isolation, actually. Maybe putting it on Thassa is fine. Yes. That is a top. So, we could Proteus Staff his guy. Which I think is good, because then he'll lose all of those things. Get staffed. Ooh, he gets a phantasmal image. Yeah, this is round 2. And this deck is really fun. And I think it's pretty well positioned in this cube. I think this cube does not have tons of hyper aggression or burn decks. Oh. He's bouncing the Wall of Reverence. Interesting. That is a good one. Alright. Go ahead. Yes, we will take 2 from that. That's okay. So we might just be playing the Claustrophobia on his Hopeful Eidolon just to turn on Thassa. Man, Thassa only says target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. That's kind of unfortunate. Right, we already knew that we wanted that. Okay. So, if we want to kill this, we just Proteus Staff it, which I think is a fine place to start. Just go ahead and have this thing die. Have that ability be countered. Play Monk Idealist. Get back our Claustrophobia. We can't actually do any good attacks this turn because they all cost us a mana. I guess we could attack with Thassa if we Claustrophobia this guy. I would rather save that for next turn though, so we'll just develop the wall again. Can't do any attacks because they cost us mana. Always yes, always yield. Developing the wall doesn't really do much to the board state. It's mostly just it's the best way to spend our mana. We don't really have anything else we want to get into play immediately. I'd much rather Claustrophobia that, for instance, since it says as long as it's tapped. Oh, it says as long as it's attacking. So it'll just be neither untapped nor attacking. We don't want to stand still. Like, it's not that this is a bad spot for a standstill, it's just not fun, you know? You know we have this Claustrophobia, so get effed. Crystal Shard. That's a really good one. I think we'll just attack. Oh yeah, it's 6. We'll just attack with Thassa then. I thought it was 1 per thing, but I forgot this is an enchantment. Okay. Then we can Flicker Wisp Aether Adept. Doesn't do very much. Or we can just play Crystal Shard and leave it untapped. I guess we could like Proteus Staff or Monk Idealist. But that doesn't seem very necessary. I'm just gonna leave Crystal Shard up. Oh, he's got Remand. Okay. Yeah, we'll just develop the Crystal Shard anyway. That's fine. The other alternative is like play Mark of Eviction, but that's also not necessary if we get the Crystal Shard in play. It would draw us a card, but I do think this is still a position where we just want to not have to spend, like, we want to just spend our mana efficiently because we still have lots of mana left to spend. A Roman walks into a bar and says, "I'll have a Martennis." The bartender says, "Do you mean martini?" The Roman says, "No, just the one." One Martinez. Ooh, Laboratory Maniac. That doesn't work very well against Unexpectedly Absent. Gideon seems fine. Okay, so we can unexpectedly absent the Sphere of Safety, which I don't think is too important. I think we're just gonna get Gideon in play. Look to kill him over the course of the next 2 turns. Make him attack to Gideon. Could destroy the angel, but it doesn't actually matter. I guess destroying the angel would let us Monk Idealist the claustrophobia back, so that'd be nice. If he plays another big thing, we can do that. Jesus, the board positions that this deck gets to are just insane. Every single game. Every single game you get to some insane board position. Okay, that was just game 2. Okay. Or was that? I don't even know which one. Maybe that was... Yeah, match 2, we won 2